Alrighty, guys, welcome to Anebriated Analysis. The A meaning you want to be at. This is, what episode is this?
12.
Episode 12. We're at a new crib, too, right?
Yes, new location, getting bigger and better, or really it's smaller and more enclosed, but yeah.
On this episode of Shedding on Each Other, I'm going to be your host today, and my name is Pete, followed by
Chris,
Farid,
and Dino.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you know us at this point, but yeah.
That was a really weird intro.
That was. I was trying to be a little more enthusiastic because we're just like something just.
Yeah, that was the air conditioning turning off.
Oh, okay.
Well, it probably wasn't picked up by the mic, but
No, it probably wasn't.
Nice way to call it.
So, how's you guys' weeks today?
It's good.
Wow.
Wow. Okay,
All
I'm
right.
the only one to
All
answer.
right, all right. Redo. We're gonna redo this.
No.
No, we're
Fuck it, we're doing it live, dude.
We're doing it live. Okay.
My week has been very annoying. I moved into a new house.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Is that
man.
where we're at?
Yes, it is.
Oh shit, we are at the new
I
house.
thought this was the trap house.
I
there's
thought you renovated.
no trap house, never again. Yeah, I want to kill people, but most people help me. It was fun. We got everything up here,
most.
Let's get that as a
so we're
clip.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell this, Peter. We actually added a second floor to my one-floor condo.
Yep. Even though you had upstairs neighbors.
Yeah, no, we
It's
kicked them out.
weird because I was like weirded out when I came in here. So, I even saw the bottom of your fridge. Well, I saw your fridge and I opened it.
Yeah.
And it looks like a poor person's fridge.
I mean, I've lived in this house for about 24 hours now.
Come on, man, you gotta accommodate.
Yeah, I mean, I got
What if I'm gonna crash in
milk.
What do you mean? His fridge is full of groceries. His mom literally came here yesterday to drop off.
His mom dropped off a bacon chicken salad that's
No.
pre-made.
No, she dropped off groceries.
Yeah.
They're like
Ace.
Hot Pockets and Ho-Hos and
Oh yeah. You're right. I'm sorry.
all the necessities.
That is a necessity. You're right.
Are you excited to start cooking though?
Yeah. I
Bust that
actually, dude, I can't wait. I'm going to send all three of you Snapchats every single time I
Two.
cook something. No,
He doesn't have Snapchat.
I will.
Snapchat?
I will take videos and send it to you.
Gonna throw some Twinkies in the crock pot.
just to shut you motherfuckers up.
Hey, I said you'd do it for about a week.
Yeah, we'll see. See, my uncle also said that I was only gonna live with my parents for 6 months, and it ended up being like a year and some change or whatever.
You're in
Almost
6
2 years.
months, close enough.
Yeah,
enough.
so I'm able to stick things out. I feel like.
That's good.
It's a 40-minute walk for me. It's great.
Yeah, so you're walking home?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a beautiful night.
It is. It's a little
Full moon.
yeah, full moon's gonna be,
Yeah, full moon.
Oh God.
How's your week, Farid?
Well, actually not this week because nothing really interesting happened, but last week I went to Kansas. And I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently in the county that you live in, if you went to Kansas, you're supposed to self-quarantine for 14 days. And I didn't know that was a rule, and I know why that is a rule. There's nothing to do in Kansas. We went through downtown Kansas, or downtown Overland Park one night after everything had shut down, and there was a bar there.
Oh, like a bar.
A bar.
Singular. Okay.
In all of downtown Overland Park. That thing was so packed that they were not only packed in the first floor, they packed the balcony upstairs, and people were literally hanging over the rails.
Hey,
Oh God.
that reminds me of when we went drinking during last year during Thanksgiving time. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And the bar was packed on the first floor, the second floor, and the balcony,
I was like,
and the stairwell. Oh my
That was a
God.
COVID disaster.
Dude, I know, but COVID didn't exist. Well, COVID wasn't a thing back
No, it
then.
didn't exist.
It didn't exist. No, it was around, just not here. But yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing that there's a singular bar.
Yeah, that's awful.
No. Think about
Everyone
Dino,
goes
think
to the
about
same bar, dude.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, remember we were like, man, is this place gonna be good tonight? Is there gonna be people?
Although,
right?
you know what? No, that could be bad. Here's why. Right?
Dude, all it takes is one person.
You throw up and it's in front of the entire town, dude. Everyone's gonna know you can't hold your liquor.
Oh, I know. Jeff from next door is gonna be like, fuck, man, I saw you throw up last night.
Yeah, exactly.
So did you go to that bar?
Jesus.
Sounds like me when I snore.
Oh God.
My little
No, we
fatty.
were just walking around.
So you've only been back for a week, and you're supposed to self-quarantine
Yeah,
for 2.
I self-quarantined while in Kansas. We did nothing but stay indoors for 4 whole days.
So so what do you do by just staying inside? Like, how did you not just go insane?
I did. And the worst part about it was
What was that?
my uncle and aunt who live out there, they have a different idea of what's comfortable. At one point on Sunday, it was 93 degrees outside.
Oh no.
They had the thermostat set to 79.
Yikes.
God, that's so hot.
Just for reference, I keep my thermostat at 68.
I love it cold. That sucks. I love it cold.
I
I was
cold.
sweating sitting playing Uno.
How was your?
Mine is 71.
I can
and I'm
only-
just like, God.
I can only imagine your ball sweat from just being in a house.
Oh,
that
dude,
hot.
I was
God.
taking showers constantly.
Dude,
Yeah.
That's the
It's
worst.
gotta be
too.
so musty.
Yeah. Swamp ass.
Swamp ass,
Oh,
swamp
it's the
nuts.
worst.
Dude, it's the
Swamp.
worst, man.
So,
Under boob sweat. All kinds of sweats.
You definitely have another story. It involves what happened yesterday. But while that's going on,
What happened yesterday?
you wanna start pouring us some of that beer?
I want to see how his week was.
Yeah, I haven't talked
Wait,
about
what
my
happened
week.
yesterday?
Hold on. What happened
Oh.
yesterday? I'm curious.
The Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, I'm cursed now. So, for the second time, I've had another car sold when I was supposed to go buy it. And the best part is, those assholes lied to me. The car isn't sold. It's still for sale online.
So, did you call them and be like, yeah, y'all lied?
No, I'm just going to show up there on Monday and be like, hey, is this car still for sale? Yeah. What happened? I thought it was sold, you assholes.
Got it.
That is absolutely hilarious. Twice in a row.
2 different dealerships, 2 different states.
Yeah.
Same car?
No.
All right, try it in like a really weird ass state no one knows about.
Drive to California and buy a car.
Go to
Actually,
Montana
do it again.
and buy a car.
Do they have car dealerships in Montana?
God, I would
I
hope
mean,
so.
they have to, right?
It's
I thought it was
Yeah,
just
cross state
pine
lines.
trees.
It's a state.
I thought it was just pine trees. Like that's it.
It's flat grounds all the way through.
Oof.
Yeah.
Actually, isn't it really like mountainous?
No, it is mountainous.
It is mountainous.
Yeah.
No. My college professor used to be like, yeah, if you're going through Montana, just like, or maybe he's talking about Wyoming. I don't know. Either Montana or Wyoming. He's just like, yeah, you can just drive through.
Wow.
Nothing but flat ground. You can see, like, if you're at the state line, you just look one way and you'll be able to see the other end. It's crazy, man.
God.
How was your week, Dino?
My week was good. I'm trying to think what I did this week. I feel like I did something.
Yeah, you played
important.
Fall Guys.
You did something.
No, I feel like I did something really important and I forgot what it was. I mean, I downloaded Fall Guys and I was playing Fall Guys for a couple hours.
Oh, can
Yeah.
I just jump in real quick?
Yeah, go
So,
ahead.
so I was playing Fall Guys. Dino was watching me, and I got into a lobby with a dude who was just straight up hacking.
Oh yeah,
We've
dude.
seen that happen.
There have been a bunch of reports of that.
Yeah, so the dude just like floating around,
Mhm.
and one of the funnier moments was we were playing the tile game, where it's like you just have to walk over tiles, and if you guess wrong, you just fall through.
Yeah.
And this dude just straight up yeeted himself 3/4 of the map. And the great part was I made it to the final, and it was a capture the tail game, and I actually won.
One with like
Now you beat
5
the
seconds.
hacker.
I beat a hacker. He didn't even get the tail, which was the weirdest part. He just kept flopping around.
He set his thing
was
to
probably
super
just-
speed, and
Oh.
he like kept crashing into things because he was going so fast.
Okay. He's
Eric's
probably
like-
just fucking around.
Yeah.
Barry probably went inside his balcony and just like put his knee up, like, yeah, you can't beat true experience.
Well, Dino was telling me before that, like 2 rounds before, he's like, dude, there's no point of even playing this round. Like, he's hacking. He's already won it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just the one game he couldn't really hack at unless he got the tail right away because then he could just float it up and not been caught.
So
Yeah.
you downloaded it?
Yeah, I bought it.
So I love that we tell you about these amazing ass games, right?
All right.
Like, I bought you Witcher,
I know.
and you just downloaded Fall
Hey, man,
Guys.
It's a flavor of the month game.
It
give
is.
Give it a
Don't-
little bit.
All right, give it some time, and then I'll
Yeah.
get bored of it and then uninstall it. Like
And then
everything
not play
else.
Witcher stuff.
All right, man, I'll go the way of all the other video games.
Nah, he'll never download Witcher. He's going to say it's too big. I don't have
No,
the space.
I already have Witcher downloaded.
He does.
Oh.
He
Yeah,
does. He did tell me he downloaded it. He played it
Yeah.
for like
30 minutes, 5 minutes.
30 or 5? That's a big
I
difference.
don't know.
what else did you do?
I'm trying to think. I've been in a craze of buying things online, like used things online.
You buy
Like
another
socks?
camera?
No, I
You
didn't buy
another
I
camera
didn't buy
from
another
an
camera.
ex-boyfriend.
God.
No, I didn't. No, I bought a. No, I was looking at PS Vita actually. And I was
Really?
like,
So what the?
a PlayStation
Why?
Vita. I know.
Can't
It's
you just get an emulator for that?
I know, but
I don't
I
think
just
there's
wanted
a
it
PS
for.
Vita emulator yet.
I just wanted it for I don't know, shits and
probably
giggles,
some.
just to have, you know.
Get a Switch instead.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yeah.
they're priced out the ass right now. No, people are buying them and then selling them for like an extra $100.
You know what? That is true. That is true. It's a pain in the ass right now. It's a pain in the ass to get everything.
Yeah,
Went to the bike store. No bikes.
yeah, it's awful.
Throwback to episode. What was that like? 1?
Yo,
I
I
do
got a bike
Yeah.
if you want it.
What? Oh hell no.
Okay, fine.
He's gonna fit him in. He's a big guy.
Chris, I can't.
Oh
yeah,
wait, no, you just lift the seat
Chris,
up.
I can't use a kid-sized bike. Okay?
You're right. It might not support his weight.
Okay, dude. Let me.
Yep, there we go.
I told you not to talk about that. I'm like,
Yeah.
Other than that, football started, so I've just been watching a lot of football.
Yeah.
Have you seen Chiseled
No, I-
Adonis's episode come out yet?
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh.
I mean, I'm assuming it did, but I haven't watched it yet. So.
Neither have I. I literally avoided watching football just so I can see that.
Yeah, no, I've been watching it like crazy. But stream, I don't know. The place I stream it off of is messed up, so. I need
You
to
mean
find
the
it.
place that you watch it legally?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can send you a link.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I got you.
Other than that, I got a taste test of the week this week, so
oh my god.
this is gonna be great.
Is
So
it it's the pink bottle, right?
no, that's mine.
Wait, what the fuck?
It's a Cosmopolitan actually. I want a cocktail.
Wait, that's not for us.
no.
what's
This is for you guys. It's a Pabst Blue Ribbon
Ugh.
hard coffee.
You.
You guys all like coffee.
All right, I
you-
just want to point out
Yeah,
it's 9 p.m. on a Sunday right now,
it is. It's
and you're
nice.
gonna have us drink coffee.
Yeah, yeah. So
here.
what I'm wondering, what's the objective here, right? Because I thought alcohol's a downer, right? Like it's supposed to like
Yeah, alcohol is a
depressant.
depressant, and then this is a stimulant, or caffeine's a
So
stimulant.
I'm getting both,
So
right?
it's gonna make you.
So
feel
am I just
normal.
not gonna feel anything because it cancels each other out?
basically.
I don't
You'll
know,
probably
man.
get a faster heartbeat.
You remember those Four Locos? Those were caffeinated alcoholic
I was
beverages.
so close to buying a Four Loco as our taste test, and then I didn't.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
do you know what Four Locos did to you though?
Yeah, they'd kill you if you drink too much.
Exactly.
They could get like heart murmurs or something.
Speaking of drinking, I just want to point out, hey Chris, what are you drinking today?
More chula or whatever it's called.
Yeah, so remember that chili mango sour that
Oh,
Chris
God.
bought?
That smells so good.
You
Yeah.
remember that?
What about it?
We found out why it didn't have a chili taste to it.
Why?
So under one of the caps, right? Why don't you just pass the glass over?
Oh, it's fine.
God,
It's fine. We can do
This
it.
is gonna end very badly.
What a shit pour.
It's like chocolate milk, yo.
Is this,
Yeah,
is this Yoo-hoo?
So what happened was they included a little pack of like chili powder
Tahine?
at the top of one of the caps, but like it wasn't visible unless you took the thing out, you know?
What?
Yeah. Like you couldn't see the pack. You know how they have like those the 4-pack, right? And the little caps for it?
Yeah.
You couldn't see it unless you took it off the cap.
That's
Oh,
so
and you
crazy.
threw it out?
No.
No, he
I still
found it
have
yesterday.
Yeah, I found it in the last one.
Why'd you try it with it?
Oh, because I'm lazy and I don't want to go get it.
Aww.
Yeah.
I'm also going to say, on the topic of drinks, I haven't had a Not Your Father's root beer in a long time.
Yeah.
Dude, these
Updated.
are phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's like when you're 18 and you don't want to feel guilty that you're drinking alcohol, but you still want to buzz.
That was your first drink too, wasn't it? Not your father's.
No.
No?
First drink was a Corona.
All right, I'll be
nice.
honest. This straight up just smells like ice, like a
Yeah,
coffee.
like iced coffee.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty excited for
I'm
this.
just going to mention this. I'm lactose intolerant, so
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
This might be a-
This is gonna be a gassy one.
And we just went to my house instead of yours.
It's amazing. Hey, take one of those lactate pills too to double the.
hey.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to the
Somehow.
new crib.
Cheers.
Ooh.
All right, there's one flaw with this table.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's too big.
It's too big.
It's too long.
Honestly. Yeah. But
Yeah, it tastes just like iced coffee.
Honestly, yeah, I
like it.
could get drunk off this shit.
Yeah, I could
This
too.
is the one PBR thing I might actually
Guys,
drink. Right?
I don't think you realize that the amount you'd have to drink to get drunk off this, your heartbeat would be racing and you'd die.
Peter, is it crushable?
Okay,
It is crushable.
So I guess we're gonna do the Peter Crushable test, right?
It's a crushable.
Okay. So I
really
guess
good.
if I was out with the soccer moms right after the big game and the kids won, they're like, let's get some Starbucks. And I'd be sitting there.
could you say that Starbucks line again for me?
Let's say they won after the game, right? Like, let's get some Starbucks.
There we go.
And Jesus Christ.
Sorry, man. Chill.
That's all right. This is a handmade table. It's gonna make some creaks.
I guess it does pass the Crushable test.
Do you guys hear that? I think Dino's butt plug came out.
It's my plug for my Cosmopolitan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Cosmopolitan with a chocolate resin or a coffee
Yeah,
residue.
I didn't think
This
about
is gonna
that too
be
well.
so
and now it's-
good.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Oh,
Just drink it straight from the bottle.
Why? That's
yeah.
too much.
Just look, man. You already fucked us over by not getting us some. So just
Wait, did
drink
you
it
say
straight from
it's
the bottle.
too much? What were you planning on doing with it?
I don't know, drinking half. I don't know.
It's like, what is it? Is it 20%?
Something like that. I don't know if it's. I don't fucking know. We'll see how much I drink.
I guess I get a small like alcoholic taste right at the end.
No, you know what? You know what this is?
What is it?
You can literally see the sugar at the bottom, and the sugar just counteracts all the alcohol.
Not your father's yoo-hoo.
Yeah, that's literally what this is.
Not your father. Oh.
You know that? Have you guys ever heard of Coke Black?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, so Coke had this limited run of Coke coffee, and it was actually really good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you used to bring it to.
No,
No,
I loved it.
Are we all doing this now, Chris?
I was thinking Monster Java. That's what I was
Monster
thinking.
Yeah,
Java's
just
good
pour
too.
your beer into the other thing.
Oh, this is. Oh God.
Do you remember back in middle school when you used to drink Monster? You bring Monster Java to the bus stop.
Oh, dude, I love Monster
Oh
Java.
yeah, you'd be like, yeah, I'm hardcore.
All right, Kyle, relax.
Like I'm having my coffee for the day. I'm like, that's Monster though.
It was good.
So
Speaking of things that are good, I thought we had a topic we were going to talk about.
Oh yeah,
This transition is beautiful. So what are your favorite fucking movies?
Yeah,
Because
good movies.
I can go
Wait, favorite?
good
for
movies.
days.
All right, so I'm gonna make a small prediction that someone in here is gonna pick a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Is Brokeback
I
Mountain a
doubt
Quentin
I actually, unless it's you, I doubt it.
Yeah, you can't say that and then you be the one with the.
It is not.
Hey guys, somebody's gonna pick a Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah, I like Endgame.
Someone's gonna pick a trilogy.
No, yeah, okay. So
Shrek 3. Best movie ever.
actually, you know, now that I've watched Shrek when I was older, and it's actually pretty fucking funny. Just all the little like parody stuff.
I never saw the third
Adult
one,
innuendos.
but the first two are great.
Dude, there's like 7 Shreks.
Yeah, my favorite part is what's that cat? What's that cat's name?
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots, right? And he's getting arrested, and the show's called Knights, like cops, same font.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like,
Really funny.
you know, they're like arresting him, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like finds a little bag. He's like, what's this? Catnip.
Catnip.
I'm like, this was a kids movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show was great. I remember that.
Hey, you'd be surprised. A lot of children's movies have adult references because not only do they have to keep the kids entertained,
They gotta entertain.
they
the
got to
parents.
entertain the parents.
You're
too.
right, and you know what? I honestly think they're way funnier when I'm older.
Oh yeah.
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 When I was a kid.
There's a lot of adult jokes in there.
There is
Like-
most definitely.
Wasn't there in the clouds like people fucking in one of the Disney movies?
There was
No,
an
no,
issue
no,
with that with
no.
Ariel.
No.
With the
right,
Little
there was a
Mermaid.
dick.
Let's not get Disney right on our ass because we're gonna lose this lawsuit
man, it's
really
fine. No,
fast.
this has all been this has all
No,
been
it's
proven as
literally
facts.
online. It's like
Yeah.
you can search it.
No, there was a dick on one of the pillars in the back of I think the Little Mermaid or something.
I
And
swear
then-
to God, there's something in the clouds
Oh,
in
there
one
was.
of the movies.
It said sex in the sky
That's probably what it
with
was.
stars.
Oh, I
Okay.
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about the YouTube Rewind where they put subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. So yeah, Chris, what's your favorite movie?
All right, so
Okay, I want to hear this.
I saw it in search history. It's Brokeback Mountain.
of course, Lord of the Rings. I mean, without a doubt.
Which one?
Now,
Yeah, which one?
narrowing it down is very hard. So, Fellowship sets up the entire movie, and it does a very good job
fucking
pacing.
Lord of the Rings explanation.
Shut up.
Ah.
The Two Towers does
no.
a fantastic job, pretty much in every way. But it is the worst of the trilogy.
Easily.
And then Return of the King, that is the creme de la creme.
That's the best
It
one.
is. the creme de la
That
creme.
is what ties it all together. You get two masterful like battle scenes. It's just beautiful.
Well, if you like Lord of the Rings, then you must have loved The Hobbit, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I preferred Hail to the King.
You know
I had high hopes for it. Desolation of Smog wasn't bad. I actually did enjoy that one. Battle of the Five Kings or Armies or whatever it was. Didn't even go see it. I was like, fuck this.
I never actually watched The Hobbit. Is it a prequel or
It's a prequel.
like, it's a prequel.
It's what happens with Bilbo.
which is before.
It's Frodo's grandfather.
Yeah.
Bilbo
okay.
Swagger.
Fro-
Yeah, it's like how he gets the ring, essentially.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I agree with you.
Yeah.
It is phenomenal.
I mean, I'm
it's-
getting a tattoo of it, so
especially for its that's weird. I'm
that
just
weird?
kidding. I'm just kidding.
You're
I'm
gonna
just kidding.
regret it.
fairy tale
I got
tattoo.
a fairy tale tattoo. I know. So the amazing thing that I saw on it, because we rewatched it recently,
The extended edition.
extended
of course.
edition. That was a journey in itself. And what you guys don't know is have you guys all watched Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
No.
No? Okay.
Really?
So there's the first one, right, when they're in a
Well,
certain
that's that.
they're taking a journey into these like dwarven mines. And what Chris told me and I didn't even freaking realize is all those mines, they're painted.
Oh yeah.
Like on canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the backgrounds are like painted instead
Which
of
is absolutely amazing. I had no idea.
the show was made in like 2001.
It holds up very, very well.
Yeah.
And also it's just there is a comedic factor. We all looked for all the Lord of the Rings memes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
The memes are great.
One does not simply.
Oh, so great.
Fine then.
That's
keep
actually a
his-
misquote, but yeah.
All right then.
Keep his secrets.
Yep.
You know?
That's a great.
Well, it's really good. No, it's really, really good.
Nice. I haven't watched a movie in like 10 years though. But
yeah. The
it's-
extended edition, the entire trilogy is 11 hours for extended.
dude,
yeah,
that's-
it's a lot.
It's way too much, man.
Yeah.
I could not. I could. It'd take me like probably like a month to get over it to get through it.
We got it done what, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We watched one like once a week.
Amazing battle scenes too. Like, it's amazing that like I heard like a lot of those guys who are like wearing those masks that are like in the armies and those fights. They had to like, they can't really see behind those,
Yeah.
like all the makeup and stuff, and they had to like memorize like how much they're gonna walk and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, I work in IT, but one thing I think is like for the worse in the entertainment industry is like all the CGI. I think when it can be practical, it should be. And so making an army out of like, I don't know, they got like thousands of extras and put them in the crowd and did that shit.
I never realized this, but it's so cool to be like an extra. Like,
Yeah, right?
Like, what's it called? Whenever they're filming, you can just be like, "Hey, can I be an extra?" And
Yeah.
they'll just throw you in there. I mean, you don't get paid for it, but
Yeah.
you get to brag and be like, "Oh, hey, I was an extra in so and so movie."
Yeah, you get to like rewind it in the movie, like look, and you're just like that little guy in the background right there.
Right? You can make your own IMDb page afterwards. Like, oh, there I am.
There I am.
See
look
that
at me.
guy holding that flag? That's
Sure.
me.
Make your own YouTube clip.
Yeah.
All, Lord of the Rings, except it's only when I'm in it. 0.2 seconds long.
And what you guys know is that Lord of the Rings sets the stereotype for everything that you've read about or even like looked at any of those kind of characters like elves, dwarves, right? Like there's a reason like in every video game that you played, elves, what do they always have? They're always speedy. They always have bows.
Nimble.
Yeah, nimble.
Yeah.
They always have bows.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwarves always work in mines. They always make weapons.
Yep, that was all like Lord of the Rings because the books came out. I think it was like the 70s or some shit.
No, 20s.
Really? Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
those are
old.
old
Those are
books,
old
aren't they?
books.
Fuck.
Tolkien was
Tolkien.
right?
Yeah.
Was he
Yeah.
alive when the Lord of the Rings finished up?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
And
Okay.
it says pretty much says the stereotypes that you've seen all of. I didn't realize that. It was actually really cool to see.
And then if you do want to dive further into Lord of the Rings, there's actually another book called the Similarian. I think that's what it's called.
When does that take place?
So that takes place, I believe it was everything leading up to the Third Age. So it goes over like the past 1,000 years before all the events.
I think I read somewhere where it's like they like actually follow the timeline of what happens after they destroy the ring, right? I think it's who was it? Frodo's friend? What's his name?
fuck.
Sam
Sam?
Weasley.
It follows
Sam
Sam, I think, and
Gamgee.
how like
Samwise Gamgee.
Samwise Gam. Who's Sam Weasley?
There is no Sam Weasley. You're
No,
thinking of Ron Weasley, and that's from Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
No, I think the story I remember from Sam was something. I don't know if it was like real, if it was like some fanfic or whatever, but it was like
Yeah.
they basically like he never like went back to see Frodo or anything like that until like I think it was like 100 years later when he was like old and like
Sure.
pretty close to dying or something like that, and then he like set like forth to go find Frodo to
Oh.
like reconnect and stuff like that. I don't know.
I haven't heard of that, but because at the end of the movie, Sam and Frodo like reunite.
Oh, did they? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe they parted afterwards. I don't know though.
I always thought it was like they parted afterwards, like, hey, we'll see each other again sometime. But then it's like 100 years later, then we finally see each other again.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. I gotta find it. I always thought it was I always thought it was real, but I guess it's fanfic. So,
Yeah. I mean, it could be real. I'm not an expert on Lord of the Rings. There's way too much shit out there.
what kind of tattoo do you want though?
So it's gonna be the shattered sword with the. I'm not sure if I want the lettering of the ring around it. or if I just want to put like a little necklace with the ring on it.
Okay.
And then it's going to, for the hilt of the sword, it's going to be the sigil of Gundor.
Oh, nice.
I thought you were gonna do the anchor because life weighs you down.
Oh,
And
God.
you gotta refuse to sink, even though that's what anchors do.
Yikes.
No, but actually, funny enough that you brought up Lord of the Rings, because I remember when I was doing my daily search through Facebook Marketplace, I found someone that was selling a bunch of Lord of the Rings merchant, not like replicas and stuff, and they had the ring on the necklace.
Cool.
That just reminded me of it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But he wanted like $30 for it.
Farid's
Cool.
Farid right now is like, you guys are freaking nerds.
Did you ever see the movie details though with the ring? You know, like the ring that they
Oh,
had.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
giant.
Yeah.
It's like
To get the close-up shots, they needed
Yeah.
like a massive one.
yeah.
It was really cool.
It is awesome. That ring that they made is gigantic.
That wouldn't be a problem now, though. Probably.
No, it's not.
No, you just CG it.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah. But still, that's amazing that they were like able to just do such a great camera angle on it just to make it look small.
Yeah, because I think Fellowship came out, I want to say in like 99 or some shit, or like 2000.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because then I think the Three Kings came out in like 2006 or something, right?
Yeah, something
The
like
Taken King.
that. Return of the King.
Return of the King.
That's a Destiny thing, the Taken King.
You're right. That is just. God,
Got
I'm
him.
just not on my point today.
Yeah, you're fucking up today, left and right.
Is it the
Yeah,
coffee?
I am. Hey,
You're having a lot of Chris facts.
yeah, I'm.
You're
stuck.
in my house and
Listen.
it's affecting you.
Listen, I'm having way a little bit too much coffee. I can't understand what I'm saying. Farid, what's your favorite movie?
I really don't have. Oh God, I just looked at my search history. This
no.
is so bad. Well, because the last time I was on, we talked about can an anus be spread 8 feet wide?
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite movie per se. I have a lot that I like.
Such a cop out. Pick one.
I genuinely don't. So one of the movies
Actually,
that I
all
like.
movies are
No,
artistic in
no,
their
that's
own way.
stupid. But because you mentioned CGI, I wanted to throw Spawn into this topic. I think it was a great movie. The CGI was god awful.
Yeah. Well, when was Spawn fucking made? It was
You talking about OG Spawn?
Yeah.
wasn't that like
Wow.
70s or 80s or some shit?
No.
I never watched Spawn, so I have no idea.
That hero is such a badass, but it is a very
97.
it is a very dark
Well, guess what?
hero.
It looks like it was made in the fucking 80s.
Yeah, the CGI in that movie was already behind its time when it came out. But
Yeah.
that's not the movie I'm going for. The movie I'm going for is oh crap, I can't remember the name of it now.
Describe it.
Wow,
what's
you
the
really
movie
don't
about
watch
Gatsby?
movies.
Gatsby?
Great Gatsby?
Yeah, so the original Great Gatsby.
Not the one with Leo?
No, not the one with Leo. Screw Leo.
Wait, there's another one? I didn't know
No, there's an original one.
Yeah,
I didn't
there's
even know
like
there was an original one.
Is it black and white? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I
It
thought
might
it was.
be.
I thought it was black and white, except for like the one lighthouse scene where it like beams green or whatever.
I don't know, but what happened was in school I had to watch that, or I had to read the book,
Yeah.
and I decided 1974 is when the original one came out. So I don't like reading. So I decided I was going to watch The Great Gatsby, but the problem was the 2013 rendition of it was in the making. It was coming out,
Yeah.
but it wasn't going to be out in time for me
Oh,
to.
Did you watch the movie?
Was this around high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember reading it in high school.
I remember reading it too.
remember
I didn't
reading it.
actually read it though. I spark noted the whole thing.
Yeah, so I watched
Shout
the
out to
movie.
Spark Notes for being
Dude, our
helping me get through
teacher
school.
made us have like a chapter review at the
Yep.
end of thing.
Yep. Dude, that's exactly what we had to do.
That's how I got out of it. So I watched the movie, and every day in class we would talk about another chapter. So I'd listen to what people were saying about the chapter they read, and I'd relate that to what I watched.
Oh god.
And it got me through the class.
So what you're saying is you were pretty much good unless you got called in first?
Yeah, I would never raise my hand first.
Okay, so that's the only weakness. Otherwise, like you can go off somebody else, right?
Yeah.
It works 99% of the
Damn.
time.
I had a trick for that to work 100% of the time. Actually, I would read the first 5 or 6 pages.
Yeah.
Nope.
So if they asked me like what my opinion was, I would just say something at the beginning, like, "Oh, I really liked how at the beginning of the chapter when so and so did this,"
God.
and then I would just like, because every chapter is like what 20, 25 pages or something. So I'd
Yeah.
only read like 6, and then I'd
I guess the problem at that point is like, all right, so if every chapter is like 25 pages and you've read 5, you've read 20% of it. Why not just finish it off?
because I'm lazy.
Yeah, so just watch the movie. You get the whole story all at once, and it's words, but with pictures.
And
Words
actually,
with both.
honestly, that is the smarter way to do it, because then if your teacher's like, why do you know this? If you like say something ahead of where you're supposed to be, just be like,
read
oh
ahead.
yeah, I read ahead.
It was such a good book. And
I couldn't put it down.
See, the thing I hated too is when we read stuff like that in school, right? They always try to fit in these kind of novels that give you these very ambiguous meanings to some of them, and try to let you interpret it.
Exactly. Right? To kill a mockingbird. They never killed a mockingbird in the book.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we didn't have to read that.
Oh, I had to read that.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you think? It's gonna be an old meme. Why do you think these curtains are blue? What do you think the interpretation is for that?
Oh, because the author was sad.
I was sad, and maybe he's going through a depressing time. And honestly, the author could have just literally been like, "I'm just gonna put blue curtains in there just to see if anyone comes up with these stupid meanings."
Honestly, I think I'd rather have books like that though, because they made us read Twilight.
I never read that book.
They made us read Twilight, and
they
made it count for our fucking gym grade.
What?
Right?
What?
How stupid is that?
I'm sorry.
They're
Is
like,
this a Chris fact?
No. For summer reading, they were like, guys, you have to read this Twilight book.
I could believe it if it's summer reading.
Yeah, and it's going to count towards your gym grade. And it was like, okay, I'm not going to read this shit because this is stupid.
Dude, that's so dumb. Man, I remember the summer reading requirements too.
Yeah.
They used to be like, it's going to count for like 30% of your grade.
Yeah,
No,
it was so dumb. And yeah, the gym teacher was like, oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
My mom has Twilight.
Yeah.
Does your mom also have 50 Shades of Grey?
Yep. Both translated in Polish.
Of course.
The weirdest part about that is
The noises you hear from the other room?
No.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, Edward, yes.
Edward.
I'm never going to
Oh, this is good. So the weirdest part was like me coming out. I think we were playing.
You came out? Congratulations.
Joke's on you guys. She's Team Edward or Team Jacob.
I was team
So
Jacob,
when she was
though.
reading 50 Shades of Grey, I leave my room and I walk. I'm like, I'm gonna go make myself something to eat, and I'm like, hey mom. She's like, oh hi, and I see the book, and I'm like, I walk past her, but then I look at I remember the cover for a quick second. I'm like, I turn around. Mom, what are you reading? It's like, oh, it's this new book my friend gave me. It's just in Polish pretty much. I'm like, how is it? Oh, it's good. It's good. It's really
Very hot.
it gets very intense. It gets very intense. Like, but in Polish, translating obviously, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, that's like borderline porn. And she's like, what is porn?
And Peter's like,
Come to my room.
Let me tell you.
I'll show you my hard drive that's sorted alphabetically.
Okay, so overall, your favorite movie is Great Gatsby.
Not favorite. Just a movie I liked.
Fair. Well, it's your favorite at this
It
moment.
counts as your favorite because it's the only one that you can name.
I am just so surprised out of your entire Netflix library that you pick a movie that you watched in high school.
Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of movies on Netflix. I watch series.
Okay, fine.
That's
What's
fair.
what's your favorite series?
The first 2 seasons of Narcos was phenomenal.
Ooh.
Just
Okay.
the first 2 seasons.
good.
Everything
Yeah.
after that is dead to me.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. That's a good choice. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good series.
Way to put me on the spot there, asshole.
Stranger Things, though.
Never watched it, never will.
Great. It's a great series.
Is it? Yeah, it was too.
Wait.
I don't know. I couldn't get hooked on it.
Why not?
Dude, it's exactly what a good 80s horror series
Yeah.
is. Like, really good writing.
Fucking fantastic.
I don't know. I just couldn't
honestly-
get into it. The first episode was just so boring. I feel like it's kind of like The Office. Like if you can get through like the first couple episodes, then you're hooked.
Well, I'll disagree with it. I
It's-
love The
Really?
Office.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's,
it took
psychic
me
powers.
It took me like 3 or 4 months to get through the first season of The Office because it was
What?
so bad.
No.
Yes,
Dude, the
Okay.
first 2 seasons
no,
are
no,
the
no,
best.
just the first season. Just
All right,
the first
no,
season.
no, how good The Office is. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just telling you right now. We're gonna go on for this for hours.
No,
Okay.
I know we will, but
So
no,
good.
anyways, nah.
Yeah. But what's yours, Dino?
Mine is No Country for Old Men.
That is a great freaking movie.
Fucking love that movie. That is
So far, no Tarantino?
without a doubt.
That's true.
Right? No Tarantino.
Okay, you're right. It's no Tarantino. Because every freaking movie hipster's like, yeah, I love Quentin Tarantino films.
All right, but yeah. So why?
It's just like goddamn, it's just overall good. It's the pacing on it's great.
It gets intense.
It does. It gets really intense, and like the main character is also like an asshole. So you don't really like you like him, but like it's like you want him to get away from the killer. And the killer is like a very like.
What's a small premise?
The killer is very
So
well
the
written.
premise is basically the main character finds a bag of money from a
Sure.
transaction gone wrong, and the pack of money has a tracking device on it, and the person that owned the money hires a hitman to go and retrieve the case for him, and he gets this like old guy, probably like I don't know, mid-50s or something. He's like a very like stoic and like relaxed guy, very like monotone and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's just like very like well calculated, and he just hunts the guy. It's like a game of like cat and mouse the entire time.
Sure.
And there's a lot of like things that you think like will stop him, and then he just outsmarts everybody, and and then at the end of it, he actually ends up killing the guy.
The hitman, right? Is
Yeah,
that the
the
one who
hitman.
did the coin?
Yeah, he's the one that does the
That-
coin flip, and
Yeah.
yeah, so he doesn't really like, kill just well, it's weird.
You mean Harvey
He doesn't
Dent?
he doesn't kill for the sake of killing. He kills if like fate tells him to or something. But that's
It's-
more like for people that are not involved in like his like business.
Well, yeah, and see, I remember because there's like one point when he goes into a gas station.
Yeah, there's a point in the gas station, and like the guy's just asking like what he's doing out there, and then he gets like mad and like wants to kill the guy, and then that's when he like flips and he's like, why do you want to know my business?
And that moment was so intense, and I don't know why. Like, there was no. Maybe it was a camera angle shot and just the stillness and the silence, right? And then honestly, that's the hitman looked kind of scary.
Yeah, and like he like doesn't shy away. He just like stands there looking at the guy. He doesn't break eye contact. He doesn't like.
Oh yeah, super intense.
It just he
Creepy,
just
too.
stares at him.
Oh, yeah.
And then like he like just holds his ground, and then like, he never tells him what he's gonna do. But then he flips the coin, and then it's afterwards when he shows a little bit of like he shows like a relief, like all right, I don't have to kill you. So
Could you imagine someone who's not knowing what the hell he's really doing, and then you just
Exactly.
get told, "I didn't have to kill you."
dude, that'd be crazy.
I pissed my
Yep.
pants right
Well,
afterwards.
it's even crazier because like at the beginning of the movie, you see him like actually just kill somebody. He like has this little gun. It's like a pressurized air thing,
Sure.
and he just puts it up at someone's head and just kills them. It's insane. It's what they.
Oh, I don't remember.
I actually
oh,
like.
Yeah.
I actually like, kind of looked up. I'm like, what the hell kind of gun is he using? Because that was like a shotgun or something, like a little mini shotgun. But it's like something that they use to like kill cows, like instantly.
Oh, like a little rod thing where it goes like.
yeah, it's like a little rod thing they just shoot right through their brain and then it just kills them. It's insane. And then overall, I mean, it's just a great hunting movie or like a thriller movie, you know.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that was a great movie.
it's very satisfying. I was very happy with the ending too. The ending just catches you off guard as well because like you think he's gonna get caught and then he just doesn't. So
Yeah,
it's a
the
very very good movie.
villain is very well written.
Yeah, the villain is very well written. The protagonist is very well written, and then like they're all very human at the end too. You know, they all have human
Sure.
flaws, human traits, human flaws, and
They do.
that's ultimately what ends up being everyone's downfall. So, yeah,
I'm
That
gonna
is
change
a
my
great.
pick.
That is a great movie. What's your great?
Inglorious Bastards.
I actually finally
All right,
rewatched
you know what?
Inglourious Bastards.
It is a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Yeah,
BJ Novak's on that from The Office.
he is. I saw him and I was like, oh my god, that's BJ Novak.
And Brad Pitt does a good job.
He does.
Brad Pitt
And
always-
it's also a Quentin Tarantino movie.
It is a Quentin Tarantino movie.
That's the only reason I said it. I had to Google that.
Oh,
I finally ended up watching it. I shit on that movie for so long, and then I finally like
Watched it.
I
actually a good
rewatched
movie.
it, and I was like, okay, this is,
It is a good
pretty
movie.
good.
yeah.
You know what I want to see though that I
But
haven't?
I think it's
What?
still one of his weaker movies.
Jojo Rabbit.
Oh.
I haven't seen that.
I want to see that too.
I haven't seen it yet.
We got to do a movie night for that.
Once I set up my TV, movie night.
I'd love to see Jojo Rabbit.
All right, I just want to note this down. September 13th, 2020 is when we decided that we're going to do a movie night. When it actually happens, I'll inform the audience at sometime next
We'll
year.
postpone it
Next
One
week
day.
or two.
One day,
one day.
Oof.
we'll see.
Uh,
Peter, what about you?
Yeah,
What
what's
is your
yours?
favorite movie?
All right, guys. You know, like it's really tough. It really is. I narrowed that down to 2.
all right.
And
let's hear 'em
oddly,
both.
the only reason I really narrowed it down is because they're 2 different genres.
Hit
If
us
I had to
both.
pick overall my favorite, it's actually came out the same year as No Country for Old Men, and it actually went for the same Oscars.
Jaws.
Oh,
It was There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis.
was that okay? I never saw that actually.
So, small premise of it is it's set in like 1800s during the big oil mining days, and they would a lot of people would contract out plots of land to go look for just potential oil mines and mine there to make money.
Yeah.
And it's a very simple movie. It's a very small premise. It's a very small world. All it really is about the oil miner, and he goes and finds a plot of land, right? And at that plot of land, there's things like a pastor, right, who's like preaching to him about God and all that stuff. And he has a son. Some stuff happens, and the plant, while it's mining, does end up going like haywire. And
Of course.
yeah, and his son's there, and his son actually goes deaf from the accident because there was a big explosion, right? And he sends his son to deaf school. And you see this downfall of this man because he just lost so much money. You see this downfall of this one man who was just trying to make it big. it's a big thing of like just strong ambitions, and he's just literally getting torn down. Everything's just not going his way, and he ends up going into this road of just depravity. Is that what they call it?
Depression.
No. Depravity. That's what I think it is. Yeah.
He starts becoming like poorer and poorer, right?
Yeah, and
Start making bad choices.
yeah,
after
and
another. Okay.
one of my favorite scenes, most definitely, is after. So what happens is this is This is like some years later, right? His son's a little bit more grown up. Right? His son's still deaf.
Okay.
And he's like drinking, being like a sorry, piece of crap. And his son first comes in, and he goes, and the thing about the amazing scenes, a lot of long shots, which I love in good movies. I hate a lot of cutscenes. And he says, "Hey, I'm gonna leave you to go marry the woman I made. I'm gonna leave this house. I'm probably never gonna see you because it doesn't seem like you want to talk to me." And he gets pissed. He's like, "All right, well, I'm the one who sent you to deaf school," and he actually makes fun of him for being deaf.
Oh,
Right? Yeah, I mean that's tough, right? It's tough to look at,
That sounds intense.
right?
Like that
And
entire
then
scene.
so the pastor comes in, right? And the pastor, who's been preaching him God, he was just like whatever,
Yeah.
the whole time. He says, God has a plan for you, right? Oh, dude, this guy gets so angry after all that and beats the fuck out of the pastor and kills him.
Wow.
goddamn.
Right, and he's just it's this like questioning of this like it's like, oh, you say he has a plan for me, all that kind of stuff. It's this question of morality, right? And overall, I thought it was one of the really, really good movies I've seen in a very, very long time. I love that it's such a very small plot. There's not really a lot of people affected. It's just focused on like the downfall of one human. Daniel Day-Lewis is also a phenomenal actor, though.
What was the other one? I'm curious.
Okay, this one's gonna be a little more entertaining. Superbad.
Okay.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a coming of age movie. There's so many good quotes. I feel it. I remember when I watched it when I was younger and I was in the same age, right? I even to this day, I still think it's freaking absolutely hilarious.
Did that come out in the same time as like Pineapple Express and like?
It came out a little bit before that.
Yeah.
Did it come out
I think
before that?
so.
But like around the same time frame, right? Like
Yeah.
maybe like I don't know, a year before that or something.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of young kids trying to
Yeah.
get liquor to get laid.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
That was like one of like the first Jonah Hill movies, right? Like where
Yeah.
Jonah Hill was like a comedic actor.
Yeah.
Now he does more serious stuff, right?
He does. And
Does he?
The thing about that movie is even the dialogue, 'cause they're in high school.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be in high school.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, yeah.
but
they're
like
in
the
high-
dialogue is actually pretty accurate for like what
it
high
is.
schoolers.
Well, we would
Yeah.
say in high school,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's what's freaking hilarious
That's
a lot.
funny. Like I get it. Like there's always that old trope of like, all right, we're gonna get 20-something-year-olds to play 18, 17-year-old high schoolers.
I remember
But
Jonah's
it was-
talking to Michael Cera. He's like,
Yeah.
not gonna lie, she looks like she takes a good dick. It's like,
Like,
can you not
that's-
talk about her that way, man?
Like-
No, I'm just saying, I'm telling her that her dick taking abilities are probably good. Like, some people pride themselves on that.
Right? Like that's like totally like stuff that we would say like
Yeah,
back in high school.
Back in high school.
That would be an argument.
They did a
Even
really
now.
good job of that.
But those are my two. I couldn't pick between the two. It was really tough.
Yeah. Good choices.
Yeah. Honestly, those were pretty tough. I would have never picked There Will Be Blood only because I don't know. I don't really. I couldn't sit through it. I think it moves. It's too slow pace for me. But
Yeah, having the attention span of like a
oh
goldfish
god, here we go.
is really tough. I know, Chris.
Here we go. Yeah. I don't know.
Chris, I also just want to actually, I will let everybody in the crowd know that you did make me some movie recommendations one time. You told me to watch The Great British Baking Show.
Yeah, I think it's a good show.
I've never heard that.
You know what it is?
It's a cooking thing,
Okay.
or technically baking, but yeah, it's like
It's a British baking show.
yeah.
Yeah, but
And he
you,
seemed to
Okay.
hype me so much for it.
Honestly,
but
okay.
you like cooking.
Yeah,
shows,
exactly. You like cooking.
Guys, no, I like cooking. I like cooking.
but not
Oh,
cooking
okay.
shows.
Okay, so go watch Chopped.
No, see, cooking and baking are technically two different things.
Yes.
I mean, I enjoy.
No, you can't say same shit on
Barrett's
that.
so
hold on,
serious
hold on.
about that. I love it.
It's the same principles.
You didn't even hear what I'm gonna
Chris,
say.
it's not the same thing.
I I prefer baking. I was like, yo, you should check this shit out. It's a really well rated show. It
Sara
has a
Lee
similar
cake mix doesn't count.
it has a similar format to like Chopped and all that, where it's like 12 people, or technically it's 13 people over 12 weeks. They cut one person a week, and then like one person at the end wins or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it's like whoever can. You have to bake what they tell you. You have to bake something random, like you find out about like that day, and then you have to bake like some like crazy extravagant thing that you get some time to plan out. And it's just that's literally the same shit every week, but with different like themes. So one theme will be like, all right, you have to make like a cake thing or a cupcake thing or like a biscuit thing and shit like that.
Yeah, you lost me. I enjoy cooking shows, and you totally like you did not.
You know
sell
what?
that to
I'm
me.
all about that bacon shit. So
I really enjoy it. I
Guys,
think it's good.
It's the same shit, man.
It's not the same.
It's
the
not.
It's the same
Cooking
thing,
and
man.
baking are two different things.
Two different things.
I agree.
fucking
They are
thing.
two different things. I figured that your love of cooking would translate over to baking.
It
I
does
was
not.
mistaken.
They hate each other.
How the hell do they hate each other? They complement each other so well.
No, they don't. Cooks hate bakers. Bakers
Guys,
hate cooks.
the
All right,
only
well, guess what?
the
Cooking's
only
cook,
reason,
and then bakers have to bake the dessert for afterwards.
the only reason
not
I
according to
watch
Chopped.
any cooking shows is like Kitchen Nightmares is to see Ramsay or whatever host it is just yell at somebody.
You know, you can get shirts out of things he said, right?
Yeah,
Really?
I know.
Yeah. I was thinking about
Where's
getting
the
some.
lamb sauce?
There's one for that.
Peter, you have to watch Great British Baking Show. It is absolutely fantastic.
I don't know how that's the worst recommendation I've given you, though. I mean, I guess that is a testament to my my recommendations. Then
Yeah, we could go back to Truth or Dare episode number 5 with our little mold incident. That was a pretty bad recommendation.
Oh yeah.
mold incident.
What
Oh,
was it?
Yeah. With the flashlight.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's not a recommendation though.
Yeah,
He
he's not
fucking-
recommending. What the?
Oh,
fuck
you
are
didn't
talking
recommend
about?
for him to get it?
No. We got him at the same time.
come on! I just we had a leeway of like people would honestly maybe
Guys,
forget about it,
guys.
and now you just
Guys, Peter owned a fleshlight at one point.
Yes, we talked about this on a previous episode.
Episode 5. Just going
So
back.
did you? No,
No, I didn't.
See, here's
No,
the thing.
him.
Here's the
Oh.
thing. I own it, and it's like I wear it as armor, like my baldness. You can't make fun of
All
me
right,
for
all
it.
right, Game of Thrones. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm Tyrion
Right.
Lannister.
Yeah, make fun of a midget. Be like, wear it like armor.
You wanna know my favorite thing is that you openly shit on the final season of Game of Thrones,
Oh
and
my
then I
God.
watched it. And I'm like, because I skipped the first
You-
through 7th
Oh.
season to watch the 8th season with you, and I was like, oh man, this is actually pretty cool. And you're like, no, this is so
This is
fucking
so
bad.
bad. That's because there was so much build up in character development, and it all just went to fucking shit.
I find that
and
hilarious.
You watched the last season, you're like, dude, this is pretty. Like what?
This is so funny, man.
Dude.
I have no context to anything from the 1st through 7th season. I watched the final season, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Chris is sitting there. He's like, dude, this is the dumbest thing. This is the worst episode they ever had. And I'm just like, hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the one episode where she kills everybody. I was like, oh man, that was so awesome. It was so intense. And you're like, dude, that was so dumb. That was
Yeah.
not supposed to happen. She shouldn't have done that. That was against her character in every single way.
Yep.
Like, I don't think that was that bad. That seemed pretty cool.
Yeah.
I repressed all my memories about that, and you
You have to watch the first 7 seasons just to like know what happens, and then you can be angry.
Dude,
with
I
the rest.
wasted like 8 years of my life
It's so funny.
looking for that, like watching that episode. And
Honestly, if I'm thinking about it, it gave everyone a lot of joy though. Like not the 8th season, just Game of Thrones in general.
That's how Free Folk was made, right?
Yeah, dude. And then there was a old Free Folk subreddit because
was
they
there?
said that the new Free Folk was like pandering too much. Oh, there was such a shit show and it was great.
That's fantastic, man. Yeah, the memes that have sparked from it is just fantastic, and all the hate that the directors get from creating that
Well, okay.
abomination.
Here's the thing. If it was bad and they didn't try to like dump the series to try to get onto Star Wars, it wouldn't have mattered. If it was just bad and it was just like them being bad, okay, that's fine. But they rushed it in order to get to Star Wars, and that's why everyone fucking
Farid,
hates
can we
it.
talk about sports? I'm trying to repress my memories here.
Wasn't the
even farther.
worst part that like they dumped it for?
So remember Jonah Hill?
Yeah, Urlacher, right? I mean, yes, Jonah Hill.
So Jonah Hill, I looked him up on IMDb, and there are a lot of roles on here that I never really knew. Apparently, he was on the 40-Year-Old Virgin. He was
Yep.
in that.
I remember that. He was in the part of the tech squad people.
He was in Click.
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Accepted, pretty knocked up, whatever. Evan Almighty, didn't know that
I
one.
did
watched
know
that.
that one.
Where's the other one? Horton Hears a Who.
What?
Yeah,
Voice
he's a
actor.
voice actor in Horton Hears a Who. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, don't care. Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job.
I love Tim and Eric. Awesome
Reno
show.
911.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was in Reno 911.
He must have been on there for like a guest appearance or some shit.
In 09, he played as Daniel Shaheen.
I don't know.
That is an undercover gem.
Nightmare at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, The Simpsons,
Oh, okay.
The Invention of Lying, How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, Megamind, Mega Team Unite.
I mean,
So
he's an A-list actor, so
He does a lot of voice acting, then.
Is he an A-list actor?
Jonah
I
Hill.
would imagine.
yeah.
I always assumed A-list actor had just been like he won a bunch
Common,
of
like,
awards.
household
Did
name.
you
and,
guys know
like,
he was
just,
in 21 Jump Street?
Yes.
no
God.
way.
No way, really? Oh wow.
He was in the Lego movie. He was the Green Lantern in the Lego movie? What?
Wait. The 2005 with Ryan Reynolds?
No, 2014.
No, Lego,
Lego
movie.
movie?
Not the actual Green Lantern.
Oh.
And he was also the Green Lantern again in the Lego Batman movie.
Oh.
You know the Lego movie is actually pretty damn good.
And he was also the
Actually-
Green Lantern
actually a
again
good
in
movie.
Lego Movie 2, the second part.
The second part.
And he was in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
As Jonah Hill.
Curb just got like renewed or not renewed, but like
Curb-
revived.
Curb
so.
Your Enthusiasm's really
Such
funny.
a great show. Yeah.
Yeah, let me
It's-
get one of
it's-
those vanilla bullshits.
It's literally an elderly Jewish man that just doesn't fit in the world.
My favorite one is when he tries to get his own sandwich named after him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have not seen that.
It's a great one.
and it's a total garbage sandwich. No one wants to order it.
Yep. He's like, yo, let's trade sandwiches.
So what's on your sandwich? Salmon, onions, and capers. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh.
That's like a lox. It's a Jewish bagel thing. It's salmon, capers, and something else.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Also, speaking of Curb Your Enthusiasm, the only thing I know of that show is, of course, the meme, which directly goes to the Logic meme,
Yeah.
where apparently Logic's wife's her favorite show was Curb Your Enthusiasm. So one day he hired a band to serenade her with that entrance theme. And people decided to dub that over with him his wife divorcing him, and then that band playing.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's
That's harsh.
creative.
That's really harsh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. People are mean.
But anyways, back to
No.
no. I
Please, can we just move on?
I just wanna say it's fun.
He had one thought he had to finish.
Finish your Game of Thrones
I
thought.
find it funny that they dumped Game of Thrones and then like went to Star Wars, but then even Star Wars turned to shit too.
Yeah, well, they got dropped from Star Wars.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got
Yeah.
dropped. I was about to say that next. They got dropped from
Yeah,
it. So I think they got dropped from it because Game of Thrones was
It was
so
probably
bad.
it was probably Disney covering their ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Didn't matter though.
You know, I was talking with a friend. Like, you know, apparently they say like Disney's racist sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Are
dude.
they?
Well, okay, so it's not recent, but like way in the past. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh
my
yeah, in
God.
the
And they
past,
tried to-
yeah.
and
I mean,
apparently
the
it's
company's
been-
like 100 years old, so
It's been
Yeah.
like covered up.
yeah.
But like what I was reading is like, you know, like Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Warner Brothers too.
Yeah. They put a disclaimer saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is racist. We're letting you know it's a product of its time."
Yeah.
Which I think is a way better way to do it.
Yeah, it's a way better way because I think Disney just got rid of it, right?
Yeah, Disney
Yeah.
just fucking expunged
Yeah, with
it.
Warner Brothers, they just said, "Hey, this is a product of its time. Doesn't reflect us now. Like, just it is what it is."
Yeah.
So I like that they did that. They went that honest approach. It's like, hey, it's still available, but this isn't what we are now. Because I remember seeing a bunch of old like, what do you call it, 1940s Warner Brothers like Looney Tunes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it had like Hitler was in it, and it just had like racist caricatures and stuff.
Yeah.
The
I
I think
racist sketches.
Donald Duck was Hitler in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's crazy. It's crazy to see that stuff like in cartoons. You know, it's like, man, I love these cartoons when I was a kid. Even like Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry had a bunch of racist stuff too.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
You got to realize that back in the day,
but the cartoons are like 100 years
There
old.
wasn't
you
like
know?
Right.
PC culture.
Yeah, there was
well,
no
not
PC
just
culture.
that. Cartoons are used as propaganda all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's
They are.
That was a big thing that happened during World War II. I mean, that's what.
but also like like the 50s and 60s and stuff like that. You know, like that stuff was like the stuff was around there. It was like if anything, like the cartoons were like at their peak, like in like I don't know 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
So they
You
saw that
guys-
stuff, and that's like you said, it's propaganda. So
Yeah. Your colleges taught you well.
oh my god, they did.
I didn't go there.
I went to college.
I will say this though, I have read more Harry Potter than I have seen Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. What's that other one that everyone's all
Star Wars?
fanning? Not Star Wars. The Last of Us. That one.
That's a video game.
That's a video game.
Wasn't there a show about that?
No, they're making a show
No, there
about
was
it.
a
Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead.
Oh,
that's the
Walking
one.
Dead. Oh my god.
I have
Walking
read
Dead.
more Harry Potter than I've seen of those 3 shows combined.
And how much have you read of Harry Potter?
So I rented the 5th book from the library, got 3 pages in, realized it was too much to read, and then returned it.
Well, you started with the wrong book.
That was the one that came out at the time, and it looked cool. I think it
Order
had,
of
like,
the
a
Phoenix.
purple
Order of Phoenix.
cover.
No, the cover did
Yeah,
look cool,
Order of
actually.
the Phoenix.
I also think Harry Potter's super overrated. So
Yeah, I do too. I don't think it's that good.
Harry Potter is pretty good.
Yeah,
It does a fantastic job building the world.
I don't think so.
I only saw the first movie, and I liked it.
The second movie is so fucking bad.
Which one's the second one?
The Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets is
I
pretty good.
say it's
Wait,
bad
is that the
because
one
I
with the giant
watched it
snake?
to like 20. Yes.
Oh, I saw that one too. I liked it.
I feel like
Yeah.
I hate it the most because I've seen it so many times because it's the only movie that ever played on like Disney Channel and like
That's fair.
ABC Family and stuff.
Listen,
and I was like, dude, can you
I
get
just
another
hate-
Harry? It's like, can you get another Harry Potter movie, please?
I hate Moaning Myrtle's voice. Or Wailing Myrtle, whatever her
Oh,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
Oh, the
ghost-
girl in the
Moaning
bathroom.
Myrtle.
I'm
Moaning Myrtle.
Wait,
Probably was.
look her up. I'm pretty sure that's her name.
I think her name is Moaning Myrtle. Yeah,
Yeah.
she went to the bathroom by herself and died from a troll. So
Yeah.
like the joke is, yo, why do women go to the bathroom by themselves or like with
Yeah,
with
Moaning
people?
Myrtle.
Yeah, see,
And
I
they're
told
like-
you I wasn't wrong. Fuck you guys.
I saw this one. I think it was a tweet. It's like, why do girls go to the bathrooms together? And she's like, and someone was like, well, because Moaning Myrtle went to the bathroom by herself and
Yeah.
got killed by a troll. So we don't take that risk.
I just like personally, like that kind of realm, fantasy wise. I just
Yeah.
think there's so much better stuff.
Well, you know
Like
what's
what?
funny
I'm
too?
curious.
Star Wars Episode 3.
Star Wars Episode 3.
No.
Star Wars Episode 3.
yeah.
Greatest, greatest episode of the
so
series.
you want me to give something with like magicians in it specifically, or that kind of fantasy?
Magic. Just magic in general, I guess.
All right,
Magic.
So
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Open it
The
up.
episode when Yugi fights against the magician.
Definitely Mortal Instruments. There's actually a series on it. The series is okay.
See, yeah, the movies for Mortal Instruments fucking blew dick.
They do. They
Yeah.
did. I'll give you that the movie adaptations were pretty good, but like I just
Yeah, see, here's the problem. I haven't
you have
read
some
the books.
hardcore Harry Potter nerds
You do.
that are just
100%.
like, yeah, I love Harry Potter. I'm such a nerd.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't. I actually never finished the Harry Potter movies. I got to the 4th one, and then I was like, all right, I can't watch this shit anymore.
I didn't watch 7.
I didn't watch 5, 6, 7, part 1 or 2.
Ron Weasley. It is Wingardium Leviosa.
I think I've watched that more than I've watched Harry Potter.
Ron, stop it.
God.
The parodies that came from it were fantastic.
Leviosa.
I mean, it also comes down to like I don't know, Marvel movies in general. Like I haven't really watched. There's some Marvel movies I just never watched. I never watched Hulk. I never watched like.
You're not
Yeah,
missing
no, what's
much.
that?
I never
Harry?
watched the first or second Thor. What else
I
did
have
I not
mixed-
First
watch?
Thor wasn't bad. Second Thor is arguably one of the worst
what I heard.
Marvel movies out there.
That's what I heard. I did watch the third one, and I have this thing
Third
where I
one was
just-
good.
Yeah, I just skip things.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't miss anything. Like they kind of do a good job of recapping everything.
See,
so.
but like
Okay.
I
New
watched
Age
Civil
Marvel.
War, and that's it.
Oh, I didn't watch
you
Captain
should
Marvel.
you should watch it.
Okay, Civil War is actually
watched
good because it's
Iron
really
Man.
dark.
Which one?
Yeah, I never watched that.
One.
That was good.
Star Wars Episode 2 sucks.
People will fight me on Iron Man 1 being good, but they can suck a dick. That's what started this whole
What else
Marvel
did I
empire.
watch?
Oh wait, hold on. Are we talking Star Wars or Marvel?
Marvel.
Oh my bad. I thought we were talking Star Wars.
Marvel Wars.
You brought it to Marvel.
My
How
bad,
do you
my bad.
how do you
No,
transition
I
to Star
thought
Wars?
you retransitioned to Star Wars.
Let's talk about Starville.
All right, here's what you can skip, right?
Let's
Watch
see.
all the Marvel movies except the Hulk ones because they don't matter. You can skip the
Oh, I saw Hulk
Thor
1.
2.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I hated Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Besides,
It wasn't as good as 1. That was a problem.
besides what's his name?
Root.
Chris Pratt?
Who's the blue guy? What the hell's his name?
Are you talking about
From
Drax?
Avatar, the
No,
Airbender?
no, not Drax.
Oh, Yondu.
Yondu, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, besides Yondu dying, like nothing happens in the second one.
You mean Batista?
no, Yondu? Shut the fuck up. No.
Wasn't he in that movie?
Yes, he was.
Batista
But Batista
bomb.
survives.
Did he Batista bomb anyone?
No, he didn't Batista bomb anybody.
Then why am I watching this movie?
Yeah, why am I watching, right?
Actually, I want to see Drax do that. Just
I
one
know
time.
he should.
Who's
he
Drax?
should.
Uh,
That's
it-
Batista.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I know nothing
Batista's
about
character
this
is Drax.
movie.
No, man, nothing happens in the second one. I thought the second one was so dumb. Like, really,
So-
we're going with the cliche of his dad is a god.
Did he at
and
least
that-
spinebuster someone?
That's so dumb.
Lore-wise,
No,
that is a big thing.
Are you telling me they brought a
Is it?
wrestler?
Yeah. So, okay, now, here's what happens. In the second one, right?
Yeah.
Peter Quill, who is Star-Lord, Chris Pratt, finds out that his dad, God, what's that fucking actor's name?
I don't fucking know his name.
He's really
Dad.
popular in the 80s.
Groot?
No.
Vin Diesel.
West?
He faked himself as David Hasselhoff for a little bit.
David Hasselhoff?
It's not David Hasselhoff. Though.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But so he is a literal,
David Hasselhoff?
He's like sort of a god in Marvel lore, and so Peter being his child means he's like half god or
Wait,
something.
is Guardians
I'm
of
half
the
God?
Galaxy Marvel?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I learned something today.
But yeah.
I mean, and then you just kill him. You literally kill God, and I'm just like, this had
Well,
nothing to do.
So
with,
here's
like,
the thing: he's like a minor god.
Is he?
He's a
Yeah.
demigod.
So there are these beings that were like the first things or
Are those
whatever.
the golden people?
No.
Oh,
They.
Golden Frieza?
God, what are they fucking called? I can't remember right now.
oh, fucking no. Oh, but The Rock, I think, is gonna be
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
no,
Oh,
no.
I would have paid money to see a movie
I don't
where
know,
Dwayne The Rock
fucking-
Johnson and
All right,
Batista
so there's
just start
there's
wrestling.
a god. He's a god's son,
And then they kill God.
and then they kill God.
So kill
Basically.
Jesus.
I don't understand why
It's a
so
minor
hard.
god.
To,
It's a minor god.
Okay, it's a minor god. Okay.
It is important for the future.
Has
I don't
Beerus
know.
ever been
It
killed?
is.
Who?
Beerus.
He just brought it to
It's a
Dragon Ball Z.
So
It's a different
I
thing.
feel like with Marvel
Not
movies,
that we know of.
I feel like with Marvel movies, especially, right? It's like you kind of know that it's like gonna be like new age ones, right? You always feel like they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect?
There
right?
really hasn't been like a bad one since like Thor 2.
Is
Yeah.
Black Widow Marvel?
Yeah, but she hasn't had her own movie. I think
She
has a
hasn't?
I think
Thought
she has
she had a
a TV
movie.
series. TV series?
No, I think
Oh no, she was getting her own
it
movie.
is
right?
going to be a movie, but it hasn't come out yet.
I think it was supposed to come out, and then
Yeah.
because of COVID, it got postponed or something. So
From the superhero genre, personally,
2020.
I love the like some like really well made or rated R superhero movies.
you know what looks
Deadpool.
Like, you know what looks like it's gonna be
Deadpool,
really good?
Deadpool is great.
Yep.
Both of them.
I started watching part 2 on a plane, and the plane ride wasn't long enough for the video.
You know
Have
what looks like it's gonna be
you
great
guys-
is the new Batman.
Have you guys seen The Boys?
No.
No, I haven't watched that. I heard that's good though.
Ooh.
Wait,
See,
there's a new
that's
Batman?
exactly what I love on a superhero show because it shows like what if superheroes were actually real in this modern day society, right? Where they're privatized by a company, and they're
good.
actually like really fucked up people. Like some of them have like sexual assault cases, but they get covered up because they're superheroes.
You ever watch Shazam?
No, I have not.
That was a pretty good superhero movie because it's like
Yes.
it's pretty realistic to like if you're a kid and you get this
I just saw a
superpower,
Blu-ray
you just make
copy
YouTube
of it.
video. You just make YouTube
Yeah.
videos of yourself doing awesome things.
It
Well, is it yours?
2019.
That's exactly what he
I
does.
just saw a Blu-ray copy of Shazam.
No, that's
Shazam-
mine. That's
Shazam.
mine. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine.
You haven't
That's
seen it?
mine. No, not yet.
Oh.
It's good. Yeah, but it basically follows like if you're a kid and you had superpowers, like what you would do. Like
Yeah.
you just make YouTube videos about it, and then like you would turn up to be a superhero, and then like help your friends out and stuff. Be
Have
like,
you guys,
I know
uh,
this
Wait,
guy.
was that the movie with the kids who find out they have powers?
No.
No, it's literally just a bunch of. There's no name
Okay.
brand superheroes. It's just a bunch of superheroes who live in modern day time. They're privatized by a big company.
He's talking about The Boys.
Oh
now.
yeah, the boys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, Shazam. Yep, sorry about that.
No, I'm talking about Chronicle.
Chronicle.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a movie where the kids get powers.
Oh yeah. No, that's something else. That's
So-
alien powers.
That's
No,
what
no.
we're
Okay,
talking
no. We're
about.
talking about the boys. We're not talking
in
about anything else.
Shazam, there are children that do get powers.
Yeah,
though.
but they get powers later on.
Yes.
Anyways, Peter, talk about the boys.
Yeah, The Boys.
I don't
fucking
want.
fantastic.
I don't want to stray away from anything else.
They just got a season 2. Like just dropped.
Did we get bad reviews?
The Trailer Park
I don't know. I
Boys?
haven't watched it.
I thought it got some bad reviews. I can't
Not the
remember.
Trailer Park Boys.
But yeah, God, the literal like first 10 minutes of The Boys will set the scene for the entire rest of the series for you if you watch it.
Really?
You ever
beautiful.
wonder like okay, how about this? You ever wondered like you see Superman, right? Can do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you get it that he's like on a good side and he has a really good moral code, right?
Yeah.
But like wouldn't you as a city be like, all right, well this guy can technically fuck us up pretty hard, right?
Isn't that what they actually? Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So no, that's what I'm saying. That's what The Boys is. There's a guy named his name is Homelander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's his name. He's pretty much he's
Evil
Superman.
Superman, yeah.
He's evil Superman, but he's he's portrayed as a good guy, right? But he's a total fucking piece of shit.
It's so great.
Yeah, that reminds me of The Incredibles, actually. You know, where it's like they outlaw being
Let's
a
not
hero.
stray away from The Boys. Hey, do you guys know about The
Boy.
Incredibles?
I know, right?
Can I ruin The Boys for you?
Wait. What are you gonna say?
So this guy I'm looking at, he looks like a combination of Silent Bob from Jay and Silent Bob and the Twitch streamer Forzen.
Oh, I know who that is.
Put it on the screen.
I know who
actually
that
cares.
is.
He's got black hair and he's
it's
got
the
a
rebel
beard.
guy.
Oh yeah, that's Billy Butcher.
Yeah.
He's the guy that wants to kill all the superheroes.
Why would you spoil The Boys though? It just came out.
We spoiled so many freaking movies.
We did.
But The Boys just get. Well,
No,
the
no, no,
problem
this
is those
is-
movies
look,
are old.
This is season 2 that just came out. Season 1's been out for like a year now.
Isn't he spoiling season 2?
Not that I know.
We haven't watched season 2.
What am I spoiling? I just said the guy looks like 2 people I
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
that's it?
that
Oh.
didn't spoil anything.
Oh.
Billy Butcher is literally in like the first episode. So.
I thought you had something more to add to it. You're like,
Those-
do you want me to spoil something?
yeah.
Oh, that's it.
That ruined the movie for me.
Oh.
All right, so
I can't imagine Forzen going out and being a badass.
those realistic
cool.
renditions of superheroes are my favorite types of work.
All right, we're gonna watch the first 10 minutes. Like
No.
here, yeah, here.
No.
That's what's gonna happen.
I'm good.
I would rather read another page of the Harry Potter book.
I'd rather
I
watch
can-
the first
I can
season of
arrange
The
that.
Office.
All right, I'd rather read another page of that than watch 10 minutes of this.
Oof. But yeah, God,
Have you guys seen Logan?
Yes, that was a good movie.
I
No.
love Logan.
I love that movie.
It's nice to
I've
see
never seen it.
Wolverine, just a old, battered up, really, definitely gone. He killed all the X-Men, right?
No, Professor X
So-
killed all the X-Men.
No.
All right.
No?
No,
So
there was a
in-
scene that I remember. I can't remember what it was.
So
I thought it was
okay.
okay. Explain
So-
this to me because this is what I thought.
Here's the problem, right?
Okay, go ahead.
In the movie, I think it is Professor X that does it. In the comic book, it is Wolverine that does it.
But see, there was one point where someone mentioned to me where, Professor X is like, I think he's like on a bed or something like that, and
Yeah.
he's like mumbling to himself.
Yeah.
He's like, remembering all that stuff. But he said, "Logan, what did you do?"
No, I think he said, "What did he do? What did I do?"
They said, "Logan, what did you do?"
See, and
We find out via flashback in Old Man Logan, the comic book, this film is loosely based on, that Wolverine had tried to defend the X Mansion from a vicious attack. Unable to locate his fellow teammates, he demolishes the attackers single-handedly
This is
in
the
a
comic book.
violent, bloody
Okay.
attempt to protect the young students at Charles Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. It is then revealed that the attack was an illusion created by a supervillain Mysterio, and instead of butchering enemies, Wolverine had actually wiped out his own friends and young charges. What?
Young Charges is like the people that were staying at the house, like
Oh.
the young mutants.
The trauma of this scars Logan, turning him into a broken husk of Wolverine.
Yep.
The film, however, goes into a different direction. In the movie, it's Charles, not Logan, who destroys the
Ah.
X-Men.
So,
So
in the
Chris did not have a Chris fact.
yeah,
You're
no.
right, I did.
So in the movie, Professor X, I think he says he has like a seizure or something.
Yeah, he has seizures and can't control his mind powers.
Yeah, and then through that he killed like everybody basically. The only reason I think Logan didn't die is because he's immortal. Well, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Is he
Basically.
immortal?
Oh
Isn't he Deadpool, basically?
Yeah, can he die of
So-
old age?
I told you it was gonna happen. So yeah, technically, Wolverine is like mostly immortal.
I'm sorry, can we just wrap this up, please? I don't want to be in this room anymore.
I'll finish this part real quick. Yes, Wolverine is mostly immortal.
my
Deadpool
God.
gets his healing factor from Wolverine, and that's how that goes. Guys, thank you for shut up, Peter. Thank you for being here with us. So we're gonna end this
Sounds
early
like a fucking jock strap in here.
because
Oh my god.
Let's wrap this up. All right, bye. Just wrap it up. We're done.
All right, guys,
We're
thanks for
done.
watching.
We're done. Thanks for listening.